to go ahead and get started on our Infinite Health and Happiness team and get started for 2019. I'm so excited to kick this meeting off. We haven't gathered as a group in a while, and I'm ready to get back in the habit of doing that consistently because I think that it helps all of us. So first and foremost, I hope you had a wonderful holiday. We were certainly blessed here at the Davis Resort, and that you are as excited about 2019 as we are. We went to Super Saturday on Saturday, and we learned a lot of information, a lot of new things, and we're going to share with you guys today just the bare minimum of what we did learn. There's so many changes that are happening that make this so much easier. Back in the day, MLMs were just so challenging. You had to meet people face to face. You had to host parties. You had to, you just had to do all of this stuff. You had to keep product at your house and ship it out. And, we don't have to do any of that anymore. And not only that, now they're, one of the things we're going to share with y'all tonight, Plexus has given us just an easy method of operation on how to run our business. And we're going to share a lot of that with you tonight and show you where to get the information and show you how to make it work. But first, I want to welcome some new people to our team. We've had some people join our team. That's Laura Pinkston, Randy Winstead, Paula Reed. Paula was one of my very first ambassadors 5 years ago, and y'all, she's come back. And that's a testament to our products and our company. Never give up. People will come back. Timing is everything. So I'm so happy that she has rejoined this amazing team. And then Jocelyn Robinson. And y'all, we just want to welcome you and thank you for, first of all, joining our team and being part of our tribe. And we're here to help you. We're here to support you. And if there's anything we can do to make life easier for you and make this journey more successful, we hope that you'll reach out to us. Okay, so one of the things that they shared with us at Super Saturday is a new program and a revamped program. So Plexus has always had a fast start program, and that's for ambassadors. It's eligible to any ambassador for the first 30 days when they join. And the bare minimum facts about Fast Start is if you go gold in the first 30 days, you're going to double your bonus. And so I personally have never had anybody on my team go Fast Start gold. And if you go Fast Start gold, you're making some big bucks. Well, it just doesn't happen very often unless you've got somebody probably who's been in an MLM before, knows how it works, and is prepares basically before they even join. So meaning that they've lined up some people that they know will run with them on this business. But it doesn't happen very often. So and it was challenging. I mean, that's kind of challenging and that's daunting. So what Plexus has done is they've gone in and they've revamped the Fast Start. So it's a little bit easier. And what they've also offered us is what they're calling a fresh start. And I'm so excited about that because if you participate in the Fresh Start program starting right now, and for the next 90 days, you work this program, you can easily make over $2,000. I think it's over $2,300. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to share my screen with you, and I am going to pull up the outline for the program. And we're just going to go over it really quick. And let me say this, the Fresh Start's for us. Fast starts for brand new ambassadors. So if you have an ambassador that signed up this month, they're in the fast start, okay? But the rest of us will be in the fresh start. And y'all, they're very, very similar. So I'm going to only go over the fresh start, but I will show you where the fast start information is located in your virtual office. If you have anyone that joins that is interested in the fast start, we're here to help you. Okay, so basically, the simple truth is it's a system of me plus 3 and them. So you, to be qualified, you must be an ambassador prior to last Saturday. You must have a minimum of 200 in personal volume starting January the 1st through February the 11th. And this says you have to have an active subscription order of 100 PV or more. So that just means that you have to have your subscription turned on. So basically what they're doing is they're giving you bonuses for each step of this program that you complete. So you can earn all these extra bonuses over the next 90 days. So it's pretty basic. So here's the first one. The first 30-day goal is you enroll 3 new ambassadors with a welcome kit. You want them to get the welcome kit of $199. Now remember, if you were paying attention to Super Saturday, those $199 welcome kits are on sale right now for $20 off. And if you are in my downline, I will help you on this. Let's say you have somebody that wants to do it, but you know, cash is tight. Then what we could do is maybe, I don't know, help them a little bit on their enrollment fee. So here's your first goal. You sign 3 people in the next 30 days. You get an extra $100. Now, they've added a little extra to it. If you sign 3 people by the end of the month, they're going to give you an extra $100. So if you're an ambassador and you sign 3 people by the end of the month, you're going to make $200 extra. Plus, you're going to make your business building bonus on top of that. So that's pretty amazing. Plus, if you have not already turned silver, you're going to get your first silver bonus. So that's $300. If you do this in the next 2 weeks, you've never been silver before. So that's, you know, I mean, that's significant. Now, the next step, the next level, is you coach your new ambassadors to complete the same thing you just did. And that means that they're each going to sign 3 people. Y'all, everybody has, listen, everybody has their best friend, their cousin, their sister, their mom, whatever. Everybody has somebody, and everybody knows somebody that needs our products. There's not a person on this earth that doesn't need something that we have. So, you do your first part, you sign your 3 people. Then you train those 3 people to do exactly what you just did. Then you help their people in conjunction with the people that you sign to sign 3 people. And by the end of the 90 days, you've signed 3 people. Each of those have signed 3 people. And now each of those people, so that's 9 people, so each of those 9 people are going to sign 3 people. And you're going to help do that by offering 3-way calls. Well, Trila's going to teach you exactly how you're going to do that in just a second. But here's the deal. Every single time you reach one of these milestones or these goals, you get another bonus. So here you've gotten $200 over here on the 30 days, plus you've gotten the business building bonuses. Now you go to day 60, you get that. You get another $150 bonus, plus you get the business building bonuses on 9 people. 9 people. Now we get to the 90-day goal. You're going to get another $250. So now, just on the basic bonuses, that's $500 in the next 90 days. That doesn't count the business building bonuses. That doesn't count if you're brand new, that $100, so that makes it $600. And that doesn't count if you get your first 3 in by the end of the month, so that's $700 right there. And y'all, that's, and if you do that and you put in the work, now you're a gold ambassador. You're a gold ambassador. So you're going to get the $250 fresh start bonus. And if you've not reached gold ambassador status, you get that $250 bonus too. So now you're up to over $750, possibly $850. And if you're not silver yet, that's $950 in 90 days. So this is so exciting to me because it gives us just a little extra push to work your business. Now, you're all sitting there going, how do I do that? How do I do that? I can't do that. Well, here's what Plexus has also done. They've given us a plan. And that's what Trila is going to share with us. And Trila, I'm going to show all of you in the back office where this plan is, and hopefully, okay, do you see it on the screen? Here's step 1. So I'm going to let Trila take over, and she's going to go over all of this. Can you see it, Trila?
Can you hear me? You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Mike, I want to apologize, everybody, because my computer is doing some really weird things. Like Terry is frozen on my screen, but yet I hear her talking, and it says I'm muted, and apparently I'm not muted. So, and it won't show my video. So, but we're going to make this work. So, Terry, I'm not sure exactly what you have on your screen, but I hope where I went is I went to the virtual office, then over to sharing Plexus and down to library. I don't know, is that what you, excuse me, training center, then resource library?
Yes.
Okay, and the very first thing that comes up whenever you click on that, so you go to your virtual office, you go over to training center, and then down to resource library. Yes. And the very first thing that comes up is just basically, it says start here, start now. And it's get started, learn the popular products, start here, resources, and so forth. And then if you go on down, the next box says sharing system. And this is the new system that they shared with us on Super Saturday. And it says sharing system PDF, and then it says leads you didn't know you have. They passed out a sheet of a worksheet, basically, that we can use to kind of find more interested people. They have things like people who are pregnant, people who have kids in private school, people who need to lose weight, people who have a loved one that's in a nursing home. You know, they have all these different categories and things for you to think about and just jot names down for you to contact. And there's like a bunch of them. And then they have a blank section too for you just to brainstorm names to kind of help you think of new people to contact. But let's talk about that sharing system PDF. It's basically 3 easy steps. It is send, share, and then invite. SSI, like Social Security income. SSI, share, step, send, share, then step, then invite. Goodness, I got flustered by not having my thing in front of me. Okay, send. What they encouraged us to do was just to send a simple, very simple message. And I was going to actually show you how I do that on my phone, but I can't. But basically what I do is, let's say I went to Terry on Instant Messenger, okay, on Messenger on my phone, and I opened it up and I just typed out a message. And some of you may have gotten this message from me because I sent it to a bunch of people. I just said, hey, hello, Happy New Year. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and that 2019 is being good to you. It has been an amazing start for me. I've already lost 5 pounds. Woohoo. You know, and I said something like that. And then I said, I know you have an active Plexus ambassador account, or I know that we've talked about Plexus in the past, but there have been some new products. Would it be okay for me to send you a short video? And would you be willing just to watch it and tell me what you think? Period. And then I send that. And then you can click on forward. And when you click on forward, a list of all of your contacts come up. And guys, you can just click send. You can send hundreds in a matter of minutes. Now, I personally like to make my messages a little bit more personal. Like, for example, if I were writing Terry, I would have written, hey, Terry, I saw that you had a great Christmas and New Year's. I hope you and JD have an extra fun time on snow skiing this weekend. But hey, sometime in the near future, before you go, if not after you go, would you be willing to watch this video? Okay? I would say something kind of personal. But you can still send it. You can still copy it. You just can't forward it. But you can still copy the main message, and just before you send that or paste that into their message spot, and then go to the beginning and just write something personal, or at the end say, give your grandbabies a kiss for me, you know, or something. Just it's very easy to send out a large number of messages. Let me give you an example of the send. I have been reaching out to about 100 ambassadors on my team that are no longer active. And what I consider active is at least 8 out of the 12 months ordering 100 PVs or more. And so I reached out to every single one of them, sending a personal message to each one. So I sent probably about 80 messages, personalized messages on Monday. Okay? Now, what I want you to understand and hear me clearly, you only expect about 10% to even answer you back, ever. And probably only about 0.5%, or maybe 1%, message you back right away. This is a numbers game, guys. When we say reach out to people, and you reach out to 3 or 4 and don't hear anything, that's because you only reached out to 3 or 4. We're talking reaching out to a bunch of people. I sent out probably, like I said, about 80 messages, and I have gotten 6 responses so far. And that was Monday, yesterday, when I sent them out. And I usually give them, you know, a good week to answer me back, because some people aren't on Facebook Messenger every day, and you've got to remember that. So don't get discouraged whenever somebody doesn't answer you right back. the deal is too, sometimes when they read that message, they may be right in the middle of something. I've been known to read message in church thinking, oh, I hope nothing's wrong with this person. I know that she's been sick, and I'll open it, but then I'll forget to message them back. So don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. So that's basically the send part. That's it. That's send. And on the page there, it says other things that you can send them. And it gives a teaser, and it gives some full-length videos and just some little opportunity information. But my first thing I'm going to send is that question. Okay, so then what do you share after they say yeah? Well, I sent the new product video. Okay, it's a new video that just is really well done, and it is the Plexus opportunity up at the top under the send resources. And you just go and you get that, it's all on YouTube. You just go and get that website, that information, that link information, and you send it to them. And then I say, watch this, here's the video to watch, and then I'm going to send the virtual catalog. It's beautiful, that explains even more detail about our wonderful products. Let me know what you think. And that's it. That's it. Okay? So that's what I shared. Now, I haven't had anybody yet answer, what did you think? Okay? So probably what I'll do is wait a couple of days or so and then say, hey, not trying, don't know, I know you're crazy busy, whatever. Have you had time to watch the video and look at the catalog? What did you think? What interests you most? Or, do you find anything that might fit you in your situation? If they want more information, I'll go from there. There are a ton of videos on each separate product, pretty much, that people are going to ask about. And then I'm going to hopefully lead them on to being an ambassador, okay? And that's the invite part. Now, the invite part has three ways you can go, really, 3 ways you can go. You can invite them to be a customer, you can invite them to be an ambassador, or you can invite them to watch another video or another live presentation. And these live presentations are really getting a big boost on Facebook. You can do a watch party. If you know of somebody that's going to do, or if you have a video that you saved of a party that someone did, of sharing their testimony, or of an opportunity meeting that corporate did during the afternoon and your friend was at work, you can save that video and you can go to your phone, and where you do a live video, keep scrolling down, it'll say watch party. And you can add a video down there to be viewed at your watch party. And so you can invite them to something like that. You can invite them to a 3-way call with one of us. You can invite them to a local event. If you have one around you, to a local sip and see. You can host something. So there are a number of ways that you can go on this invite process. And that's going to be up to you and the way you feel when you converse in the sharing part with your potential. Okay? So, SSI, send an invite. Would you please watch this? Would you please look at my catalog and see if anything would fit you? Okay? Second, share. Share that catalog. Once they say yes, share that catalog, share that video, share your little testimony. A 3-4 sentence little paragraph. Man, I used to really suffer from leg cramps. And after being on the triplex, I just don't have them anymore. Man, my husband used to always have not vertigo, sciatica when we traveled. He's not suffering anymore since we've been taking these products. You know, whatever. Share something in 2 or 3 sentences, and I really think, and it's helped people with all sorts of things. I really think you'd be amazed at what it can do for you and your family. Would you take a look? You know, that's part of sharing too. And then the last part is invite them to order, invite them to join the Slim Down Challenge, to order and join the Slim Down Challenge, to join your team, to lock arms with you and join your team. So I've talked way long enough because this is supposed to be a very simple thing, but keep it simple. If you've never done this, try doing 1 a day and increasing until you get to like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 a day. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you, Trela. Okay, so I just want to go back real quick. All of this is in your virtual office. There's videos on the power of social selling, video of Plexus empowerment. There's the Fast Start flyers. I mean, I'm telling y'all, when Trela and I started, we had none of this. Now, I wanted to share just a few things real quick. One of the things that I do is I have these little note cards made up with Vistaprint. And so every day I get online, and one of my things that I do every day is I wish everybody a happy birthday. And one of the things I say, happy birthday. But then if they're a friend of mine, or if I have a lot of common friends, I send them a note, a personal note, and I say, happy birthday. I love to send my friends a little something to help keep the party going or keep the celebration going. Drop me your address and I'll put something in the mail to you. So I write a happy birthday note on the back. I attach a stick of Slim here. I have just regular white envelopes. I bought a bunch of glittery confetti, and I stick it in there in the thing so that when they open it, stuff falls out. Sometimes depending on who they are, I may add a sample of Joyum. Or today I ordered a bunch of packets of Ease, and I may throw that in there. So that's another way to invite people. I invite people to lunch all the time. I invite them to meet me for dinner. I invite them to join our calls. I think that the key is you've got to send messages, you've got to share, and then you've got to continue on to invite them, to pull them in. So thank you so much, Trela, for going over that. Y'all, it's a 3-step process. And I know that some of you are sitting here and you're thinking, well, I don't know that many people. Well, y'all, get that sheet out that Plexus has produced for us for mind jogging that will help you remember, oh, I do know a pregnant girl. Oh, I do remember that my nail lady said that she thought she had carpal tunnel. Oh, I do know that my sister needs to lose 50 pounds. But I'm just saying that, it'll help jog your memory. Okay, so jump on that and work that program, and I promise you it will help you. Now, I wanted to talk about goals last because it is the first of the year. And I was asked to speak at the Mangoes team meeting on Sunday, and I spoke a little bit about goals. And so I kind of wanted to do the same thing with y'all. I know Gloria already heard it in Trela, but I wanted to first share a story, and then I'm going to do this, talk about goals real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. So first of all, when I was in high school, I decided I wanted to be on the drill team. And I was a pretty good dancer. I had taken dance all my life, and most of the girls that were trying out for drill team had never had dance. I mean, I was one of those lucky girls that got dance lessons. And, I spent a lot of time studying tap and jazz and, well, not much ballet. But anyway, I go out and I try out for drill team and boom, I make it. I'm like in the top, because I can stink and dance. Well, now, later on, I decide I want to try out for officer and set another goal. And my parents were always, you can do whatever you want to do. So I would set these goals. So I set the goal. I'm going to be an officer. But what I did was I went off of my luck and I didn't prepare to make officer. There was more. You didn't just go out there and dance. There was a lot more to it, like, that you needed to prepare for. And I didn't. And I didn't make officer. So now, fast forward, and I've graduated from high school, and I've decided that I want to be a Kilgore College Rangerette. Well, I knew I could dance. I knew I had the dance part down. But y'all, I couldn't kick. I was a horrible kicker. I hated kicking. I was horrible. And, you have to kick your hat. So this summer between my senior year and trying out for Rangerettes, I would go out in our circle every night at 10 o'clock when it was kind of dark and no traffic in the circle. We lived in a cul-de-sac. I would put 5-pound weights on each leg, and I would kick up and down the circle until I couldn't kick anymore every night until I went to tryouts. My daddy'd come out on the porch just to make sure I was okay, that nobody kidnapped me or that I hadn't, torn a hamstring and was laying in the middle of the circle crying. But I did it every night. So I get down to Kilgore and boom, I knew, I can't remember, 100 girls tryout. I knew I was going to make it because I could dance. And now I'd worked really, really hard to learn how to kick. So fast forward the next year, I set another goal. I want to try out for officer again. Well, at that time, I was the teacher's pet. I was the director's pet. I traveled with her all over the United States that summer. I was with her all the time, and I just knew I was going to make it. I knew I was probably one of the best dancers on the line. I just knew I was going to make it. So I didn't spend any time preparing because I just thought, well, I'll make it. And guess what? I didn't make it. So the point is that you can set goals till you're blue in the face. And everybody sets their goals at the beginning of the year. Do you know that 95% of the people that set New Year's resolutions have already given up on them? 95%. So here's the thing. I want you to sit down. I want you to write your annual goals down. Absolutely. Write those annual goals down. Then every month, I want you to write your goals. And we ask you to write your goals. We ask you to post your goals. And y'all listen, they don't have to be about Plexus. They can be about anything. Anything counts. Look, here are my goals for this month. Okay. And I circle them every day and I pray about them. And now all of these are kind of Plexus related, but they don't have to be. But y'all listen, you got to go deeper. You've got to go deeper. You've got to set goals for the week. Then you've got to set daily goals. And I'm telling you that daily goals are where the meat is. It doesn't matter if you set a goal saying I want to be gold by May. If you don't set those little daily goals, that will get you there. So I use an app. I pay for an app. You don't have to do this, but I pay for an app because it helps me stay accountable. So every single day, I have it set. Every single day, I reach out to 6 prospects. Those are people that have that I've been in contact with, that have let me send them a video, that have reached out. And like I have a young man who's been reaching out to me. So anybody who's talked to me about Plexus that is a potential customer or ambassador, that's a prospect, I reach out to a minimum of 6 of those a day. I reach out to a minimum of 4 customers a day. Y'all listen, the best way to keep a customer is to keep talking to that customer. Now, you may not always like what they have to say, but if you work through their problems, if you work through issues, if you say to them, if they say, oh, customer, Plexus charged me $2 more than they should have, then you say, then let's get on the phone with customer service tomorrow and let's work it out. Well, then you diffuse them. They may say, oh, it's okay. I'm just saying, if you talk to your customers and you make sure, and we call it fortunes in the follow it, it absolutely is. So don't just sign up a customer and leave them hanging out there like ham in the shack, like you wait for it to cure. Y'all, you've got to talk to them. You want them to know you're there for them. So I reach out to a minimum of 4 customers a day. And listen, old customers that have stopped using it, keep in contact with them because a new product may come out that they want. So even if somebody stops using it for whatever reason, and y'all listen, for a lot of people, when finances get strained or whatever, they may say, okay, well, this has to go. They don't realize that this is keeping them healthy and out of the doctor's office and off of prescriptions, and they will realize that, and they'll come back. So don't get mad at them. Let them live their life, and you stay there, and you support them, and you love on them anyway. So 6 prospects, 4 customers, 4 ambassadors. I check in with 4 ambassadors every single day. I do 4 invites every single day. That means I invite somebody to lunch. I invite them to watch a video. I invite them to a 3-way call. I invite them to share a product. I ask them if I can send them a sample every day. But here's the icing on the cake. Every single day, I have to add 3 new people to my funnel. Now, how do you do that? Well, Facebook helps you. Facebook goes, you need to be friends with this person. And you click on that person and you've got 64 common people. So you go to that person's page and you say, oh, that person, perfect example today, did that. And that person wrote me back and said, did you go to South Garland? No, I went to Berkner High School. What year did you graduate? So we have, if you've got commonality with people, which Facebook is telling you you do, then you have a gateway for a conversation. It's not cold calling. It's not cold calling. And you touch them, meaning that you message them a couple of times, 6 or 7, and then you say, hey, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm in health and happiness. Can I share just a little video with you today? This is so cool. I just got it today. Bam. But I'm telling y'all, it doesn't matter if you set these grandiose goals on January the 1st and you don't have a plan to make those goals come true, you're not going to get there. You're not. So get you a planner. I mean, look, y'all, this is my planner for this week. Look at it. And I'm starting to fill up my planner for next week. Do y'all see what's there? Jury duty. Anyway, and guess what I'll do at jury duty while I'm sitting there waiting? You betcha I'll be talking about Plexus. So, y'all listen, it's 2019. Plexus has laid out a plan for us. They've given us just a straight shot of how to make things happen. They made it easy. They put all the videos in one sticking place. Click, click, send. Click, click, send. Just like Trina said, get on your phone, write your message, copy, forward. So get busy. Start making your life happen. If you are sitting in the exact same place that you were sitting last year, financially, spiritually, physically, if nothing has changed since last year, that's on you. That's on you. If your relationships aren't better, if you haven't grown as a person, that's on you. But you know what? What else is on you? Is the freedom and the ability to make 2019 everything you want it to be. You want to make an extra $500 a month? You start fresh start. It's simple. You know, you want to change how you look physically? Well, get on the products. They've given us these great new products. Trailer's down 5 pounds. You know, you want to change, you know, you want to grow as a person? Get you a new book to read. Here's the one I got today. Taking it on my trip. 25 ways to win with people. How to make others feel like $1 million. If you make somebody feel like $1 million, they're going to follow you. You're going to be a person of influence to them. So I'm going to wrap this up because this is a long meeting. We usually don't go 45 minutes. We usually try to keep it a lot shorter, but it is our first one in a long time. And so I just want to say this. This is the best time. Oh my gosh. We've got amazing products. We've got an amazing system. The virtual office has made it. They've got it so easy. And I'm telling you, the MetaBurn is just going to blow up. Joyum, if you're not using Joyum, y'all get the little samples, mail them to your friends. I don't have one Joyum customer that doesn't come back and buy it again. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So get your goals set. Get your daily set. Get your daily goals set and do them every day. I'm telling you, it will change your life and it will change your business. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. And if you have any questions or you need anything, y'all reach out to me and Trina. We're loving this. We want you to succeed. We want you to be happy. We want you to be the best that you can possibly be. And we know that it is within you to do that. So with that, I'm going to sign off. And as always, dream big. Thanks, y'all.